Well, tonight it begins. For years now, America and the world have known exactly what was needed: change. And today that change became reality with the swearing in of the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. David Richardson reports on one of the biggest moments in American history and the job ahead for the new president.
He's probably the first American president to know the names of these performers and have them on his iPod. This is the hottest ticket in the world, the traditional presidential dinner and ball, the final official function in a long, long day. But a day of celebration, one Barack Obama and his wife Michelle have fought for 2 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, Barack H. Obama.
Rarely in the 220 years since George Washington first uttered the same oath has America seemed so united. More than 2 million everyday Americans mingling with stars, rich with poor, south with north. They came from all corners of a country as big as ours, braving a freezing Washington morning, so cold their breaths seemed to hang frozen in the air, waiting patiently shoulder to shoulder for a 33-second pledge from their leader.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
He wasn't just prepared. Barack Obama seemed hungry, impatient for it.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
Half a minute in real time to change more than 2 centuries of history.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
If his past speeches were poetic and magnetic in their pull, his first as president was almost subdued.
My fellow citizens,
it almost seemed the 47-year-old was preparing America.
I stand here today
for the very real struggle ahead.
Humbled by the task before us. Today I say to you that the challenges we face are real. They are serious and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met.
It's an incredible spectacle. I think Americans do spectacle better than anybody else. It was a moving day, and it was also a somber day, I think, somber and sober, just because everybody understands that the weight of the world essentially is on Obama's shoulders. These are really tough times.
Professor Geoffrey Garrett is the founder and head of the American Studies Centre at Sydney University.
He does seem to have all of the attributes that you'd want in a 21st century politician. He's a great communicator, he's really smart, he loves the details of policy, and he sees the big picture. That's a pretty good combination.
150 students and university experts played and replayed Obama's inauguration speech.
A good thing for the country, absolutely a good thing, as long as it doesn't get crazy, and we'll make sure it doesn't.
Well-known American right-wing TV network Fox News was not impressed by his words.
I was rather disappointed. I thought it was a prosaic and pedestrian speech.
Not an easy deal, the presidency does take its toll.
Someone who did like it, Obama's youngest daughter, Sasha. A thumbs up for Dad. The inauguration made headlines around the world. Arabic TV's Al Jazeera not only led its bulletin with the moment, but did an in-depth analysis on the people Obama has chosen in his first cabinet. In Kenya, the birthplace of the new president's father, there were wild scenes. Celebrations in the traditional way, with the slaughter of domestic animals for a feast. In parts of the Middle East, the reaction was subdued almost to the point of disinterest. They want action, not words. Both sides, Jew and Arab.
It doesn't mean that he means what he says. And he's just a president, and he's not going to do anything new in Palestine.
While in Europe, where Obama has been treated as a virtual rock star, the reaction was summed up in one word: hope.
Just good luck. That's it. And I hope he will make a better world for us.
He was protected at the Capitol building by bulletproof glass. and driven away to his new home in a specially made limo nicknamed the Beast, a virtual tank built to keep things out, not this president in. If he was worried about assassination attempts, it didn't show. It might have worried his army of Secret Service agents, but the President and First Lady walked down Pennsylvania Avenue towards number 1600 like they were taking a stroll after dinner. The people might have thrown shoes at George W. Bush. Here they look like they wanted to throw flowers.
This is an amazing shot, too. The new first family now entering their new home at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue for the first time.
And it's the image, it's that image of a black family. You know, it's kind of like Cosby on steroids.
Barack Obama begins this presidency with an 83% approval rating from the American people, one of the highest ever. And he may need every percentage point of that as he enters the so-called honeymoon period of government. The work ahead certainly not a waltz, like the one ending the first day of his presidency.
I think Obama wants to do nothing less than be the second Roosevelt. That is, end this recession, but do so in a way that makes average Americans have much more hope about their futures than let's say they have in the last 10 years or so.